Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to share with you my top 3 mindset shifts that helped me to lose weight and keep it off. These shifts are all about changing your mindset toward food and your body, and I truly believe that they can make a huge difference in your weight loss journey. So let's dive in. So mindset shift number 1 is focus on nourishment, not deprivation. So this mindset shift has transformed my relationship with food and allowed me to nourish my body in a way that makes me feel amazing. So I used to think that losing weight meant I had to give up all the things, like all my favorite foods, and restrict my calories to the point of feeling like I was always hungry. And I typically picked like really low calorie, super restrictive diet plans that left me feeling so deprived because I was only focused on what I couldn't have, not on what I could have. And I honestly even restricted a lot of healthy foods because I was afraid that they would make me gain weight. But I realized that this wasn't sustainable or healthy. So instead of seeing my diet as a list of things that I can't eat, I started focusing on adding in more nutrient-dense foods to my meals, like healthy fats, without the fear of weight gain, and even healthy carbs. So this not only helped me feel more satisfied at my meals and kept me fuller longer, but it also provided my body with the fuel that it needed to function well. So it's not depriving myself with low calorie restrictive diets anymore. One thing that really helped me with this mindset shift was changing the way I talked to myself about food. So instead of saying I can't have that or I'm not allowed to eat that, I say things now like I don't want that. It's just not what I eat. And it's really amazing how much of a difference this small shift in language can make, because words really do have power. They have the power to shape our outcomes, whether they're spoken or unspoken, like thoughts. So as I was working on this mindset shift, I remembered a verse from the Bible that says, everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial, which is found in 1 Corinthians 10:23. And this reminded me that I have the freedom to choose what I eat, but not everything I choose to eat is going to be good for me. So by focusing on nourishing my body with healthy, whole foods, I'm making choices that are beneficial for me and my health. So another thing to keep in mind is that focusing on what you can't have often makes you want it even more. For example, I don't typically eat Oreo cookies, like ever. I don't want Oreos. I don't even like Oreos. But the minute I feel like I can't have Oreos is like the minute I start craving them and I'm like ready to go to the store to buy Oreos, and I legit don't even eat them. Ever. Like, I don't even like them. So I don't even know what the deal is. But honestly, I do know what the deal is. It's a mindset thing. It's like, no, you can't have that. And then suddenly I want it, right? When you're constantly telling yourself no, like, no, you can't have that, no, 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 it creates a negative mindset that leaves you feeling deprived. And by shifting your mindset from I can't to I can, but I just don't want that because it doesn't nourish my body or my mind, you start to feel more positive and empowered in your choices. So mindset shift number 2 is embrace progress, not perfection. This one is seriously one of my favorites. It's important to remember that weight loss isn't a destination, it's a journey. And as with any journey, there's gonna be bumps in the road. So instead of getting discouraged when you don't see instant results on the scale or the scale's not moving as fast as you want, celebrate the small wins along the way. So for example, if you're used to having like dessert every night, super sugary, right? Every night, but you start switching out your nightly dessert for fruit, yay for you, that's progress. Or if you normally skip breakfast and you start incorporating breakfast into your routine a few times a week, if that's something you feel is good for your healthy eating plan, that is progress too. And also, seriously, don't beat yourself up over those occasional slip-ups. Like, it's okay. It's really important to remember that one unhealthy meal or one unhealthy snack every now and then is not gonna ruin your progress. Like it is if you jump ship totally and say like, I messed up the whole day, I'm gonna eat all the things. And that has to deal with all or nothing thinking, which we won't get into today. but man, that really can derail your progress. But just like one unhealthy choice here and there is not gonna totally like make you ruin everything, okay? Every healthy choice that you make is a step in the right direction. Every single one. Doesn't have to be every choice you make is the right choice, but every right choice is a step in the right direction. So if you slip up and you have like a slice of cake at a party, you don't have to let that ruin your entire day or even your entire week. Just make a healthy choice at your next meal and move forward. Because remember, progress is progress no matter how small. So celebrate your wins and keep moving forward. You know, here's some ways that you could celebrate your small wins. Give yourself a pat on the back. Take a moment and say, good job. Acknowledge your efforts and give yourself a well-deserved atta girl. You did it. And this is something that honestly, I just did this last night. Seriously, I laid down super early in the morning this morning and I was up really late. So it was like 1 o'clock in the morning before I went to bed. I was doing some coursework and I just was momming all day long and I just didn't have time to finish writing out a portion of the coursework that I'm doing for my clients, and I just stayed up late because I just wanted to get it done. I just feel good when it's done and I just had the energy, so I stayed up. And in laying in bed last night, I didn't tell myself, look what you didn't do, you should have done this better or whatever. I actually laid there and went to sleep with that thought. You did so good today. Look at all the things you accomplished. Good job, Catherine. And it just helps to give yourself a little bit of credit every now and then. Instead of beating yourself up all the time for how far you have to go still, give yourself like a good job at a girl for how far you've come. That really helps to keep you motivated and helps you along the way so much. Another way that you can celebrate your small wins is just share with somebody that you love something that you've done great and let them also celebrate your success with you. And I actually love doing this. This is part of what our group community does in the Drop the Weight program. We actually have that time. Every time we meet together, we start with like, what is going well? What's a big win for you this week? And it could be just that, hey, I drank all my water. Like, good job for you. That's awesome. And we all celebrate each other's successes and just cheer each other on. And that's so important to have somebody in your corner when you're on a weight loss journey. Another way that you can celebrate is to treat yourself. And when I say treat yourself, I don't mean go out and eat something awesome. I mean treat yourself with a non-food reward, like a relaxing bubble bath or a new workout outfit, or I don't know, go get your nails done. These are things that you can do. My favorite way, honestly, to celebrate my wins is to track my progress. And this is my favorite way because I'm a list person. I love lists. I just love them. So I get to see how far I've come when I track my progress. So you can use a journal or an app. That way you can look back at how far you've come when you get discouraged. And I love doing that because sometimes we can forget in the moment how far we've come, what we've actually accomplished. So it's really, really helpful. And just, you know what, remember, celebrating small wins is all about recognizing your progress and giving yourself credit for the hard work that you've put in. And on that note, when I'm working with coaching clients, one of the major things I hear over and over again is frustration about the amount of time it seems to take to actually lose weight. And seriously, I know this can be uber frustrating, believe me, I do. But I want you to remember a couple of things. And these are honestly the things I tell my clients all the time. So like free mini coaching session on the way, okay? Healthy, sustainable weight loss is 1 to 2 pounds a week, which feels painfully slow. I know, when you just want to get all the weight off as fast as you can and be where like you want to be. There's a couple of problems with this approach to weight loss. First, quick weight loss isn't maintainable because what you did to lose that weight quickly is usually not sustainable. And the way that you lose weight is what you'll have to do in order to keep it, to maintain it. So if what you're doing to lose weight is Nutrisystem, for instance, then you're going to either need to keep eating those meals, like those prepackaged meals forever, or you're going to have to learn how to eat healthy on your own, which is typically a lot harder to do because while you're eating those prepackaged foods that are done for you, you're not learning anything about eating healthy for yourself. So once you stop eating those done for you foods, How do you learn to eat for yourself and trust in your ability to choose healthy foods in the proper portions? So this is where having a long-term healthy weight loss plan with lots of mindset shifts to help you maintain your weight loss once you achieve it is so important. And that is where I come in. This is what I do and how I help women to get the weight off physically, because I'm a weight loss mindset coach, and I used to believe, honestly, that weight loss started in the kitchen. I now know that it does not. It starts in the mind, ends up in the kitchen for sure, and then comes all the other stuff. But weight loss definitely starts in your mind. Weight loss isn't just about all the doing. It's about who you're becoming in the process. So when you lose 1 to 2 pounds a week, you're doing a great job. So give yourself a break and celebrate your wins. And I know this can seem slow when you might be used to getting the weight off fast. I know. But doesn't it seem to just come back on as fast as you got it off? This is the mindset shift here that I tell my clients all the time. You didn't get this way overnight, and you're not going to transform into someone new overnight either. You are where you are in your health based on a lifetime of decisions and mindsets that have become habitual. And these habits take time to replace, and thoughts take time to reshape. So celebrate your progress no matter how small you might think it is. So if you're tired of the endless cycle of weight loss, weight gain, and you're ready to finally make lasting changes and embrace a healthier lifestyle, then I have some exciting news for you. I've created a 6-phase course called Drop the Weight that's specifically designed for Christian women just like you who are on a weight loss journey. And let me tell you, this course is a game changer. With the Drop the Weight course, you'll get to experience the 6 phases that make up the process to achieving health from the inside out. You're going to learn how to change your behaviors and mindsets, uncover the root reason you're doing the things you're doing that keep you stuck in the cycle of weight loss regain. You're going to deal with your emotions in a healthy way and break negative agreements in your life and learn to rewire your brain and your thoughts to work with you on your weight loss journey and create healthy habits that last a lifetime. And guess what? I only have 2 spots open right now for this month. So after you catch mindset tip number 3, don't wait any longer. Head to the website in the description and enroll now. And plus, as a special bonus, you're going to get a month's worth of meal plans with grocery guides and meal prep options to make your weight loss journey even easier. So trust me, this is an opportunity you don't want to miss out on. So let's drop the weight together and embrace a healthier, happier lifestyle where you're treating your body as the temple of the Holy Spirit that it was designed to be. And mindset shift number 3 is practice self-compassion. I gotta be honest with y'all, this has been a struggle for the majority of my life. This third mindset shift has made a huge difference for me though, and it's practicing. It's a practice, right? Self-compassion. It's so important to be kind to yourself, especially when you're trying to make positive changes in your life. So instead of being critical or beating yourself up, why don't you try treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would give a friend? So remember, when you're on this journey to becoming a healthier, happier version of yourself, not to punish yourself for past mistakes. Like, okay, it happened, move on. Like, you don't have to sit there and beat yourself up. It's not even going to help you at all. Give yourself grace and space to grow and become that person who is healthy and makes healthy choices. But honestly, again, it doesn't happen overnight. So don't beat yourself up when you feel like you failed or you made a mistake. You'll get there. Something that helped me start working on being more compassionate to myself in the process was to write down kind words and affirmations about who I am as a daughter in Christ and as a human being. So one thing I wrote was that my weight doesn't define my worth. It doesn't. And another one was like, I am loved by the Father at any size. And another one, I'm not a failure because I failed. Ooh, that's so good. I'm not a failure because I failed. Write that one down for yourself, because failure is just a tool. I failed, I'm learning. Failure's a great teacher. So failure doesn't define me. So what kind of words or affirmations or truths could you write down to help you practice self-compassion along the way? And believe me, I know this part is also easier said than done when you've been the one to beat you up the majority of your life. Like, I battle with this being the meanest to myself. Like I said, like, I would never let anybody talk to me the way that I do. So this practice has been one of like intense intentionality. intense. I'm serious. It's crazy. I can't just let my thoughts run the show anymore. I have to take them captive to be obedient to Christ and remind them who's in charge. And a mind submitted to Christ shows self a lot more compassion. So that's it, you guys. Those are my top 3 tips for weight loss. And I hope those tips help you on your own weight loss journey. And remember, it's not just about the food you eat or the exercises you do, but it's also about the way you think about yourself and your body. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a quick thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. But thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you guys next week.